Hello and welcome to Wake The Bugbear. My name is Andrew the Warden and I've got a very special package that I would like to show all of you. Let's get started. Hey everyone, welcome to a special unboxing video. I've never done one of these before and I've set up the little studio and we're going off script. We're just going to open it and riff off the cuff. Let's get started. Alright, I've got my trusty safety blade. Let's see what's in this bad boy. Making the incision, Doctor. Knife safety. Oh. Perfect job. Alright. What could it be? What could it be? I just knocked over the microphone. Let me just move that for you. I was sent this package from someone you may know. Let's have a look. What could it be? I see some red and I see some packing paper. I am taking off the wrapping. I am putting... What is this? It is... Wages of Sin, a bounty hunting toolkit for the Mothership Sci-Fi horror RPG, first edition, Wages of Sin. Look at that. What a beautiful book. The Wages of Sin Kickstarter is going to be shipping soon, and Haley from Tuesday Night Games, the sales and marketing manager, was graciously sent me an advanced copy to show to all of you, and I can't wait to get stuck in. Let's have a look. This is a heavy book. Got a beautiful cover here. Wages of Sin is your guide to crime on the rim for the Mothership sci-fi horror role-playing game. It contains 100 bounties, each a story the players steer. They decide who lives and who dies. For criminal campaigns, it features 10 bounty hunters to hunt the players down. If they get captured, it has a court system and a detailed prison colony. They can look to serve out their time or plan a daring breakout. Play doesn't stop when you get caught. Wages of Sin includes everything you need to start playing today, 100 bounties to hunt or help with devastating consequences based on the player's choices, 200 plus NPCs running the gamut from emotionless suits to honest workers caught in a bind, 10 bounty hunters to pursue players or compete with them, 50 worlds to explore, 50 plus worlds to explore, a complete toolkit for making your own bounties, the ODC prison colony, fully detailed, a streamlined system for running legal battles, and double-sided poster map, a prison map, and prisoner transport deck plan. Let's take a look inside. Wow, they weren't kidding. 100 bounties, and a portrait for each. Look at that. You would have to excuse the ad hoc nature of this walkthrough. I've never done unboxing before. Haven't written a script. I'm just going off the cuff. Here we are in the front cover. We've got writing by Luke Gearing, editing by Jared Crater, graphic design Adam P. McIver, Sean McCoy, and so on. Table of contents. Let's see what else is in here before we get started. Put this to the side. Alright, what is this left in the box? Would you look at that? Megadamage, the first annual Mothership magazine. Would you look at that? Beautiful work. Well, let's not get stuck into that. Let's get all this out onto a tray. Alright, here we have Wages of Sin, the bounty hunting toolkit for the Mothership sci-fi horror RPG, and Megadamage, the first annual Mothership magazine. I don't know if that's for the Mothership month 2024, or something else. Which one do we look at first? One, two, let's look at Wages of Sin. Here we go. All right. It's quite heavy. This book is... We've got 336 pages. It is a massive, massive book. Let's go to the start. All right, we got writing by Luke Gearing, editing by Jarrett Crater, graphic design by Adam P. McIver, Sean McCoy, PDF remediation by Di Sugars, illustration by Tyler Garlando, Gil Rodrigo, Adam P. McIver, additional writing by Alan Girding, translation by Ava Klin, and special thanks to Ben Freelingsdorf. I think that's how you say it. This is, of course, by Tuesday Night Games. Let's have a look. How to use this book. All right, let's have a look. Introductions. Let's read a little introduction, shall we? Welcome to Wages of Sin, a supplement for the Mothership RPG. It provides tools and content for running crime-orientated games, both as the desperates driven to hunt down others and as prey. The cheap serials tell you that beyond the core stretches lawless space infested with pirate kings, striking workers, and fleeing murderers. As the rim is carved up and sold off to megacorporations, colonial governments, and religious groups, these owners determine how to enforce their own law, while respecting the basic workers' rights agreement, of course. Yeah, right. As if they do that. Corporations, eh? Hey. All right, there's a lot in this book. We're not going to read it step by step, so let's just take a look at some of the bounties. Oh god, there's so many bounties. It's got to use a bounty as a one-shot. You pick or roll a bounty, read through the bounty, decide how experienced you want the crew to be, and get some players. It's also got bounties that form additional content for your ongoing campaigns, side gigs, or just random encounters. Here it's got a lot of bounty hunting campaign suggestions, some crews, and so on. Part 2, crime. Details bounty postings. I love the artwork. The red motif is really, really looking good. Here we are, all the bounty levels, from minor bounties all the way up to apocalyptic bounties. Geez, 1D 100 million credits. That could be hard. Oh, this is a heavy book. I'm shaking to keep it upright. We've got a lot of information here. This will keep you going for years to come. I don't know if you'll want to run a bounty hunter campaign for that long, but it's certainly got as many as you could ever need. Your players will be getting sick of it by the end. They'll be going, please, can I have a normal adventure? A normal sci-fi horror adventure? And you'll say, no, I've still got 78 bounties to go. All right, I got a bunch of D100 tables of how to know the bounty, some rumors, some complications. All right, here we are at page 24 and 25. This was quite contentious on the Reddit, as it was worried that the text was hard to read. Now, I don't know if you can see that, but admittedly, it's not the best choice of colors, I must admit. However, it is readable, even to my eyes. There was a worry that it was not legible at all. So it's good to see some legibility there. Oh, here we go. We're into the adventures now. Bounty number 1. That's what the pages are going to look like. I've got the portrait of the bounty up there and some locations where they can be found. Now, this is all organized by different chapters, I'm sure. Well, I know. All right, let's just keep having a look, shall we? Don't want to show all the book. Actually, I want to show for Mothership Month 2024, I ran an adventure, bounty number 12, Slickware Killers. Now this adventure I set on Prospero's Dream at the time, mostly because I don't think I had the rest of this location, which I believe is called Balanov Downport City, as you can see there. So this is an example of how you can use some of these bounties in any location. I took the bounty Slickware Killers and set it aboard Prospero's Dream. You may recall Mr. Slip and Fall. The Jailer, that's the one we arrested in the final. Joe Normal, that's the guy who set the monk alight in the start of the adventure. And one I didn't use, the Arbiter, you can see there. Well, got some aliens. Sample 78, quite a significant bounty. Reward 2 million credits, 2 million credits. As you can see, it's quite ranging from, I think these are 75k each. K credits each for Slickware Killers, and it just keeps going up from there, as you can see. All right, let's take a further look. My arm is getting tired. Another quick flip through. Now, the quality of the pages is great. It's great having a hardcover. You've got that sort of thick paper where it doesn't feel as flimsy as a pamphlet. So I think this is where they want to go with the source books from now on. But it's a great thing to put on your collection. Great thing to have on your desk, that's for sure. All right, let's see some of the... Let's give a quick flip through. Whoa, this is a heavy tome. That's for sure. Getting a workout just holding it up here for you. You've got systems, you've got locations. It just looks, I mean, honestly, it looks overwhelming how much content is in here right now. This will take you weeks to pour through just to get sense of it. But I think, well, if you just wanted to go up, run and gun, if you just wanted to run and gun, I guess you could just pick it up and go straight into it. It's got everything here. But yeah, it depends how much you want to prep, really. If you're comfortable and just picking up things and going with it, then I'm guessing it's got everything here for you. Wow, it's a lot of content. I mean, for me, running these adventures would take years worth of content, and I would never, ever get through all of them, especially just playing with one group. But if you're a warden, especially doing many games for running games for stores, this could be a great bit of content for endless bounty opportunities. Yeah, look at that. Let's go look at the last. Okay, it's got bounty hunters here with the full page spreads of these unique bounties from bounty level 1 all the way up to 9 here. Look at that brilliant artwork. The text is very much readable. Well, I've got good lighting in here, so I'm guessing in darkened lighting it may be a bit difficult with the black on red, but it's a stylistic choice. I mean, that's what they've gone for. Not the best for my eyes, but I usually like having plain text versions in PDF, but I know that's not possible. So I usually just copy and paste text if I need to condense it. Now look at that. Brilliant artwork. All through the book. Ah, here we go. The ODC, Offender Detention Center. Here we have the overview. It's on a planet. It's got a carceral moon. It's a play on incarceration, perhaps. Gives you the full location map. Let's not reveal too much. Well, it's pretty extensive adventure here. This is one I would be interested in running if I can read through it. It is quite extensive. Pretty gruesome art there. Prison events. Wow. This is a big, big adventure. Keeps going. Prisoner Manifest. Geez, if you want every single prisoner, here it is. Here it is. Blimey. Possible escape routes. Don't look at that. Oh, we got creatures. Horrible wildlife. Great art. I really love the orange and white motif here. Very good. Indexes. All standard here. You've got even pages here for your own bounties to add in. Guess you can photocopy them and print them out for yourself. Got prison procedures, loadouts. Now this is interesting. I might have to borrow this for our next games. It's a great bunch of new loadouts here. More prisoners by cell block where they are located. Blimey, staff, gang members, ships. Now that is good, including these ships at the end. Got some deck plans. Hunter Seeker. Look at that. And finally, the system map. I'm assuming all of these systems that give you here, all connected. I mean, this is something you could play a campaign in and be sorted out for years of play. Look at that. Finishing with there's the 10 unique bounties, bounty hunters, the unique bounty hunters. And I probably won't take this out, but I believe that's the map of the ODC there. It's on the other side. And we've got the system map on the other side. Whew. That was a big, big book. Massive. Well, I'm sure other people are already running this, getting the PDF. I'm not sure when this is shipping. Should be the next month, I believe, for Americans at least, depending on the shipping situation. You just have to go to the backer kit and have a look there. All right, let's take a look at Megadamage. Oh, I'm going to have to take my jumper off. It's getting hot just holding up that book. I can't handle it. Cannot handle it. Wearing my Mothership shirt to get this going. All right, let's take a look at Megadamage. Apologies if this is a bit all over the place. This is kind of, I just got this afternoon and basically set up the cameras, went straight into it and just thought I'd do an unboxing. So this is what we've got here with Megadamage. Look at the size. Look at the size of that book. It is heavy. Beautiful. Now, the last time I bought and read a magazine was probably a PC Gamer back in 2009, which is significant time, but I never pass up a good magazine, that's for sure. I'm sure I'll make an exception for this one. It looks beautiful. Here we go. Here's a excerpt by Sean McCoy, creator of Mothership. Welcome to the inaugural issue of Megadamage, the Mothership magazine. We built Megadamage to bring you the best sci-fi horror fiction, essays, comics, interviews, articles, and more from the best writers and artists working today. What you won't find is a bunch of immediately gameable stuff. Really? No random tables or new classes or one-shot adventures. We'll occasionally run a couple of articles more directly related to running Mothership, but for the most part, we want to focus on things that will inspire you, challenge you, and inform you. As we release bigger books for Mothership, the temptation to fill those books with flowery prose and filler material is ever present. We've created Megadamage as an outlet for that temptation, so that our game books can remain lean and mean, like they were always meant to be. Megadamage, well, this isn't lean and mean, that's for sure. This is monstrous and bloated, in a good way. If you like bounty hunting, that's for sure. It's not another module you need to find the time to run. It's just here for you to enjoy. We hope that you do. All right, we've got a big table of contents here. There's a lot of stuff. The Horror of Unknowing, a conversation with Philip Eisner, the writer of Event Horizon, by Nick Grant. Now, this being at the front of the book is exactly what I would like to read first. I love the movie Event Horizon. It is one of my favorites, sci-fi horror films, and I think this looks great. Look at that. Excuse me if I just flick through here. Don't have time to read it all. This is going to take me a long time to read, which I'll get stuck into. Oh, look at that. Bit of warped beyond recognition advertisement. It's good having the Mothership advertisements in this book. Wow, there's one of the comics. Let's put it down here. Let's move this to the side. Sorry, Wages of Sin, but my arms are getting tired. Wow, look at that. Beautiful. Ah, that's a big ball of tits. Big ball of tits. Now, let's not get flagged by YouTube. Wow. Some nice comics there. I don't want to spoil it, obviously. This is more just of a taste. I'm probably going to do a more extensive read-through or review later, or maybe run some adventures of it. But for now, you just have to appreciate this quick look at this book. Oh, sorry. Then is dark, but legible. Don't know if you can read it, but I can under my lighting. Very glossy paper. Science fiction novel recommendations. More comics. Ah, that artwork looks very familiar. It's another salvage run by Evelyn Moreau. Evelyn, of course, the artist behind the wonderful characters in Prison Station Echo that we played recently. Look at that charming artwork. Great characters. Very nice. Few more comics. Huh. Interesting. Running Mothership at cons. Here we go. We've got a little guide here from how to run Mothership at a convention. This should be useful for wardens out there, I'm sure. Ah, there. All these worlds are yours, except Ma'at. This is, of course, the Awaiting the Burning Gods adventure by Magnum Galaxy Games. One of the ones I considered running for the podcast. Hippostasis. Nice. Oh, this is a massive book. We're up to 145 at the moment. Hours and hours of entertainment to read before going to bed, or wherever you like to read your magazines. Cultural Change and Corporate Reaction by Luke Gearing, the writer behind, of course, Gradient Descent, my favorite module to run. Apologies, my cameras both got their 30-minute limit, so we will continue now. I hope the lighting's okay on this. Hope you can see appropriately. What have we got here? More comics. Weapons test. These are stories, in-world stories, I guess. Bit of world building. Could be worse. Sure could. Bit of a promotional material for modules out there. Almost done. Almost through it. Page 173. Great artwork here. Gut World. Charming place. Sounds like a good place for a holiday. Peace be upon you, Nirvana on Fire. Another brilliant adventure from Magnum Galaxy Games. Around at the campfire. Life is cheap, but ammo's expensive. So if you're going to shoot me, please know that I'll die incredibly flattered by the gesture. Isn't that nice? Oh no, I just scuffed the page. The beautiful page. More comics. Play to Win by Sam Sorensen. Examining the perceived contradiction between engaging the rules and avoiding dice rolls. If dying horribly to stress and panic is the point, why roll infrequently? It's a good little... Sure, that's a good article. Almost there. Brilliant full-page advertisement for Bloom, of course. Another fantastic module. And all the contributors. Bit of a little bio on them all. Here they are. Page 197. And that is it. 197 pages. Finishing, of course, with Ian Newsom's Hull Breach. The biggest supplement out there for Mothership. I do recommend that wholeheartedly. We are playing a bit of this, an adventure from this, or using it as a supplement currently in one of our adventures. So I recommend checking it out. And we've got the final cover there. Well, there you have it. Wages of Sin and Megadamage from the Mothership Month 2024, the Kickstarter that they had on BackKit. It was set back, obviously, quite late. It is maybe, I think it's about a year late at this point in time, but product's real, and they've done a really good job with the quality of it, and it's a big shame that it wasn't coming sooner, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles, I guess. What can you do about it? Perhaps a bit more concise project management would have helped, but that's for them to worry about, I'm sure. But there you have it. Great quality books. I won't comment on the content as I haven't had time to read it, but I may give my thoughts later and more composed instead of this shoddy setup I've got here at the moment. Just riffing off the cuff, so hopefully it went all right. Well, there you have it. Wages of Sin and Megadamage from Mothership Month 2024. It is on the way. It is coming to backers soon. In the next few months, I'm sure. It's been a long wait, but finally it's going to start shipping soon, I think. So people are going to be excited to get their hands on it. I'd like to thank Haley for sending me these beautiful copies of the book, and Sean McCoy, of course, for creating such a great game and being so generous with the material. I have been Andrew the Warden, signing off. See you next time. Bye-bye.